Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're back inside Disney California Adventure Park. We're going to be trying out some new foods on this side of the Disneyland Resort to see if they should make it to your upcoming list of must-try foods before your next visit. We will also be taking a look at any new merchandise that is recently released here on this side of the parks, as well as talking about some major Disneyland Resort updates that include tons of information about the 2025 Food and Wine Festival that officially kicks off later this week. It's all in this video and much more, so stay tuned. But before we get started with today's video, guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you guys do enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. So let's get started. Good morning, everyone. We have just arrived here to the parking structure, and we got parked all the way in the front / back. So it'll be nice when we leave, we can kind of just take this pathway from the elevators. However, now it's time to make our way over to security, see what the lines look like, and then make our way inside. So let's go. Well, Raylani wants to say hi.
It's Princess Ariel.
Princess Ariel, I meant. We are now here to security, and it looks pretty good. Very promising. Looks like all the lines are kind of smooth today. Well, let's jump on the tram. It is now 11:54. We have just arrived here off the tram. It's time to make our way inside Disney California Adventure Park. Something different. As you guys know, we normally start our Mondays at Disneyland. However, we're spicing it up just because we have some big updates to talk about in this video. So let's make our way onto Buena Vista Street now.
It is now 12 o'clock. It is 74 degrees. What the heck? The weather is just changing on us constantly. It went from being like really cold, now it's really hot. Next week it's going to be really cold and possibly raining. So I just want it to be like a good like spring weather, but with spring come the showers. Now this weekend we did have some fun, and we went to go do the Pokemon Go Tour event. If you guys didn't see that, make sure you check it out. For those of you that did watch it, thank you so much. It was just a blast to get to do something as a family. It did give us a little break from the parks. However, we're so happy to be back here. Festivals are kicking off, so we're just really excited to show you all of that in today's video. And I need to get this little girl a snack, so let's get to it. The trolley is back. All is right with the world. Okay, it's not officially running, but it's here and you can take pictures with it. It definitely brings me some sense of comfort knowing that it's there. So I'm so happy that we walked into the gates and saw that. My face just like lit up. So make sure you grab your photos to document that it's finally back and get those memories back in.
Now, while we're here on Buena Vista Street, let's head inside Five and Dime to find some new merchandise for today. Now we have just arrived inside the store, and it looks like we're greeted with all of the 2025 merchandise that we've been finding pretty much throughout the entire resort this whole year. So nothing kind of crazy different. I'm not seeing any like new items that are showing up. So a lot of the things that you can normally find, which again, like we pointed out multiple times, it's nice to see, especially if you're, coming during this year and you want something to commemorate your visit. Now off to the left-hand side, once you come inside, it looks like they still have plenty of the Lunar New Year 2025 merchandise. However, I'm not seeing really any of the pins or anything else in regards to this collection. Now with the spring and summertime approaching, I did want to point these out. So we have these water bottle carriers that have a little carabiner clip, which again, these are not used for climbing like it so states there, but they're pretty cool. They're nifty. We have that one. We also have the Mickey balloon, which I believe was exclusive to Tokyo. However, they brought them here. So again, something to kind of have in your arsenal when you do come here, just to stay hydrated. Now, of course, inside this store, there's plenty of hats to pick from, but the one that Nicole is wearing from today, I believe came from Pixar Fest, or was it Food and Wine Festival last year? I don't know, one of the two. However, it looks like they still have plenty in stock. So if you want it, it looks like you could find it inside the store. And of course, it has a little cheese bite out of it with Ratatouille on the front. Again, just a really fun hat. I love when Disney does fun in-universe things like that. But again, plenty of things that you can pick from. And of course, we're going to be talking about a little bit more merchandise that will be hitting the park soon, especially for the Food and Wine Festival. Now here in the ear department, it doesn't look like we have anything quite new. We're still on the hunt for the returning Rapunzel ears. I know a subscriber has asked, but it looks like this is the selection that they currently have. So hopefully if you guys are coming soon, you guys can see something. And you know what? It looks like they are here. So for those of you guys who have asked, it looks like the restock has officially happened. I didn't see that right away, but it's nice to see that they do have them back in stock. Now off to the right hand side, once you come inside, it looks like, again, plenty of the 2025 merchandise. I'm curious on where they're going to put all the food and wine stuff when it does release, but again, if you're interested in any of this, it looks like they have you covered. Now it looks like for $14.99 each, we have some new magnets. I know we've seen a couple of these in the past, but it looks like a few more have shown up here to the resort, which one of my favorites definitely has to be Soli, Mike, and Boo. But again, some really fun options, especially if you want to put that bad boy on your fridge. Now here in the Loungefly department, it doesn't look like we have any new ones quite yet. I know actually the selection of Loungefly has been kind of dwindling down lately as they've been bringing in those lug bags. However, it does look like we have some of the totes in stock. I'm not seeing the Daisy one, so I feel like that's the only one that has currently sold out at the moment. Now, one thing I don't really point out too often is the socks. So it looks like they are $15 each when you buy two, but really fun selections. I haven't purchased a pair of Disney socks and I don't know when. I believe the last ones we got were the alien ones, but again, some really fun choices for you to pick from. Also in the store, don't forget they do carry the grad night headband, as well as some of the ornaments. Also the grad night cap, which is also really exciting. Now we're back here in the board game area, as well as the photo albums. But guys, take a look at the selection of pens that they have here. I know it's nowhere near the World of Disney store inside of downtown Disney, but it looks like we have some really fun pens that you can pick from. So again, if you want just like a little fun souvenir to take back home, well, a pen usually does the trick. We're now here in the Magic Band area, and I'm noticing a couple Magic Bands that I have not seen before, which is kind of nice to see. The one I really do like is this Phantasmic one. And guys, let us know down in the comment section below, is Phantasmic still happening? I keep forgetting. I haven't seen that show since I was probably like 6 or 7, but again, tons to pick from. We're now here next to the Disney Mini Mix-Its, and guys, it looks like we have a couple new ones that have arrived here to the Disneyland Resort. And it looks like these guys are celebrating the springtime as well as Easter. So it looks like we have Piglet with a little egg hat with some beautiful flowers. We also have Pooh up here with a little Easter bunny hat, which both look so cute. Now I came over here to the Toy Story area. Now guys, I was only familiar that they had this bullseye just because we've already gotten Raylani Woody as well as Jessie. But take a look at this. It looks like they have one of those bigger bullseyes, a little bit more premium than this guy up here, but it just looks like it's pretty much the saddle. But I thought that was pretty neat to point out. And right next to it also for $39.99, we have more of the Woody cowboy hat backpacks. So if you guys missed out on those a while ago, it looks like they have plenty in stock right now. Now, no sign of these sweatshirts yet in adult sizes. However, for $54.99 each, we still have our child sizes, the pink one, as well as right next to it, the blue. And if you missed last week's video where we pointed out the new LA Strong t-shirts that Disney donates, it helps benefit the Red Cross for the fires. It looks like they still have the white shirt in stock. Now, just when you thought these sold out, it looks like they're still available for purchase inside of Five and Dime. So it looks like they do have a full-size run. Now, you guys won't believe it. It looks like they also have the black on black Spirit jersey still in stock. And it looks like they do have a full-size run. However, when you see these guys, you definitely got to get them as they do sell out really, really fast. Now, I don't know if I've given an overview of all of the kid Minnie Mouse collection that has appeared in stock. They all look so cute and fun. So tons of different things that you can pick from. And also right behind me, there is some more stuff that you can pick from. So again, hopefully you can find something cute for your little one. Now, of course, while we're inside the store, let's come over here and see if they have any more of the Mickey Mouse sunglasses restocked. I am not seeing any, unfortunately, at this time. But I am hoping that they're going to be restocking as we have a really big announcement coming pretty soon to the channel. Now, also in this back area, it does look like they have some more of the black on black Spirit jerseys. So again, just look around as they could be tucked away. Now I've made my way over here to the Play in the Parks collection. And again, we just wanted to give you guys an update on some of these stock levels. It looks like everything is still pretty good for the most part. Nothing, again, really selling out with this collection, just like the 2025, which is really good just because this is like a staple to the parks this year. So if you're interested in any of this merchandise, it looks like you should be good. Now, of course, for $29.99 each, we have the Mickey and Minnie Mouse Easter plush that we saw last week. However, it looks like plenty of stock is available if you guys are interested. Now, I do believe that these are new, and no, I'm not talking about the lollipop set right here, which actually is technically new. It came out a few months back, but I am talking about the Captain America hat. It is available for $29.99. I don't believe I have seen it around the parks. It looks like we have some felt material there in the front. We have a red underbrim. It's got that dad hat approach, which does look really, really nice. Now, also inside this store, it does look like they have the Spider-Man goggles for $59.99 right here in this area where there's just like tons of other Spider-Man stuff. However, I feel like we got to try them on, so let's do it. All right, let's see how these kind of look. Guess I got to take off my hat. Which, they don't look too bad. What do you guys think? Now, also in this back area, it looks like we have the mini glass beaker drinkware. Now, we were told that these came out with the initial release of Avengers Campus when that opened up. So it's really nice to see this merchandise making its way back. Again, over here in the Star Wars department, I'm not seeing anything quite new at this time, but that's okay. We got Season of the Force coming up shortly. However, I just wanted to check on the backpacks to see if Chewie has arrived. But at the moment, it looks like we have Wicket and Yoda. Now, it looks like we have a new Stitch Cup for $34.99 that has just released here at the resort. Looks really, really fun. Apparently, it lights up, but it also has a badness level rising meter, which is really fun. I'm gonna try to figure out how to light this thing up. So I guess let's see. Okay, so I figured it out, and apparently on the bottom, there's just a little clicker that you gotta touch, and it does this, which is really fun. Now, it also looks like they have the new Mickey side bag available for $89. So if you're interested in that one, looks like they have a new color available. Now, right before we leave, it looks like there's still some Cinderella merchandise available for sale. So if you guys are interested in any of this, it looks like they still have a little bit. However, I'm not seeing the jean jacket at this time. Now, we just finished up inside Five and Dime / Elias Co. It's always good to see more merchandise as well as restocks hit the Disneyland resort. However, right now we do have an update to talk about that's still happening in this area. So let's talk about it. Now, as you guys are familiar with, if you've been watching the channel, it looks like the facade work is still happening here at Elias & Company. But like we've pointed out before, it doesn't affect your shopping entrances. So if you guys are coming to the park and want to do some shopping here, you guys are still good.
Miss Raylani, we haven't even been here like 15 minutes. You met Horace, you danced. What are we gonna do next?
So we met Five and Dime, so we can go in the tree store and find some.
Yes, we're gonna head to Trolley Treats because Grandma Sally and Tata got you a gift card. So let's go and find you a special treat, yeah? Okay, baby, what did you get from Grandma and Tata? What did you choose out?
A fun cupcake.
A fun cupcake. It's loaded with sprinkles. It has chocolate. That is definitely her go-to. So she was so excited. And if you guys have watched her channel, you know that she only eats the frosting. So let's see how much of it she's actually gonna eat. That is the most special way to eat a cupcake right there, with a spoon.
Yeah, to eat it with a spoon.
Good job.
A spoon for a cupcake.
Okay.
Now I am back reunited with my beautiful family. Raylani, how are you doing? Good, okay.
We were just sitting down and like admiring all the flowers since it is springtime, or maybe it's winter. I don't know. I feel like that groundhog thing only applies to like East Coast. But anyways, since spring is upon us, there are beautiful flowers here at the resort. We always like to take a moment and look at them all. And then Raylani has been really interested in bumblebees, so she gets excited when she sees a bee, but I told her beware. So it's just been really exciting to take it all in.
Now we're making our way a little bit more inside Buena Vista Street, and sorry guys, we have the beautiful water fountain going off, but right across from the water fountain, we have Carthay Circle, which appears to be under some construction. It looks like people could still dine there, so it's not really too big of an issue. However, it's just like the outside, if you want to like take a picture, you know, you got a little bit of construction. However, that does not affect the dining experience once again. It is now 12:39, and either I'm getting a little bit sunburnt or it was from this past weekend doing the Pokemon Go tour in Los Angeles. However, we're gonna make our way inside of Hollywoodland. We're gonna see if there's any updates for the Food and Wine Festival 2025 booths. So let's see if there's any over here. Are you having fun, Raylani? Where are we going? We're going to that place.
That place?
Magical food. So we're gonna go over here to see if they have any of those foods available. Now we're here in the backlot area, but it looks like we have a really fun looking sign. So it says, please join our special guest, the Seven Cities Brass Band. So it looks like there are some times. I don't know if it's just for today or it's gonna be happening all week long, but I guess we'll see. Now we're passing by the studio store, but over here it does look like the Moana experience is still happening. I'm not too sure specifically when it's not going to be happening. What a tongue twister, right? But it looks like you could still meet her back here, which is really fun. I think it's really awesome that they bring character experiences into this back area.
Now, something big and exciting that's happening this Friday is going to be the Food and Wine Festival. I am so excited, as it's one of our favorite things to do is always attend these festivals and try out new foods. Now, something that we did want to point out is typically there's a booth right in this area. However, it's not here this time around. I don't know if they took away some booths. I know they did incorporate a new one. So we'll definitely keep posting up if there's going to be a booth here or not. I do know that they typically have the Disney Junior Dance Party. They try to incorporate something on this backstage, so we'll definitely be here to enjoy with Raylani and show you guys what it's all about.
Now, like Nicole was just talking about, back in this area there's usually like a kids craft zone or a cupcake making station, so we'll definitely make our way over here, but it looks like it's confirmed now that we have these barricades. Now we're making our way towards stage 12, and it does look like the Oscars setup is still happening, considering it's going to happen this weekend. So if you guys are coming, it looks like you could do a little photo op session. I know we did it last week and it was really fun. So this is exciting. I do like how they bring little experiences like this to the parks to kind of like bring in Hulu as well as Disney. So a fun little area. Just finishing up inside Hollywood Studios. However, we have a big announcement.
I'm so excited. They brought back one of our favorite photo opportunities here behind Studio Catering Cart. Now, this is typically where you can find like Chef Goofy. I want to say sometimes they throw in some other characters, but I could be confusing that with Festival of Holidays. It all kind of turns into one. But make sure you come on out and find your favorite character here and snap a photo to document your time. We just witnessed the United States Army Seven Cities Brass Band perform here in the backstage. Let me tell you, I'd much rather go see them perform than like any other artist. They got down, they had the whole crowd hyped. It was really fun. Raylani was enjoying it, and they had the bangers. So I mean, I could just sit there all day and listen to them, but it's such a special treat, and I hope we get them returning, because I'll book a day just to go see them.
It is now 1:30, and we're going to be making our way back towards Buena Vista Street as we're going to make our way inside of Disney California Adventure Park a little bit more, just because we have some updates, including the booths that have landed for Food and Wine Festival. We also got to check out some new merchandise that has recently hit the park, not just the things that we saw inside Five and Dime, but some other special things. So let's make our way down more towards the pier. We have now approached the first kiosk that we're seeing now for Food and Wine Festival 2025, and as you guys can see, they have not yet added in the little entertainment display that they tell you kind of who's playing and also like what things to do. So hopefully we can see that in the next several days. Now, also right across from that little booth area, this is going to be more than likely the area where you can purchase your Sip and Savor Pass. So keep that in mind if you guys are coming. It's going to be right before the first couple of booths that are going to be inside. Now, right in this cove area, it looks like our first booth is going to be the Peppers Caliente, which we are so excited to see. However, I'm not actually seeing another booth in that back area. So could it just be that one booth with some seating? I guess we'll find out later this week. Now we are approaching our next booth, which is going to be Golden Dreams. Always a banger each and every single year for Food and Wine Festival. So it looks like this one's going to have the musubi fried rice, brought to you by DVC. How awesome is that? We're really excited about that because it's going to be bringing the Alani rice here to the park, which if you've never been to Alani, we highly recommend it. It is so beautiful. And right below it, it looks like we have a cherry cobbler pot de cream, one of the two. It looks like it has vanilla custard with cherry filling and oat crumble, as well as the returning blueberry pancake cold brew, which I do believe Nicole really liked. Right, babe? You tried the cold brew before?
Yes, it actually has like the perfect like sweetness level to it. It's not too like, pancake kind of scares people off, but it's actually really good. So make sure you try it out.
Now, right across from the Golden Dreams booth, it looks like we have another one. Actually, a brand new booth has come here.
This is the new one. This is going to be the Mercado de Antojos. This is so exciting that they have like a Latin-inspired booth. There are some really fun food offerings. So I'm going to have Henry show you what they are.
Right, so we have, it looks like some birria mac and cheese, which you can't really go wrong with. Looks like it's served with onion, cilantro sauce, and tortilla crunch. Then another thing we're actually really excited for, that's going to be fun.
I'm so excited.
It's a tres leches café de olla, which is going to be amazing to try. It also looks like we have a raspberry horchata. Can't really tell if that's returning or not. However, still really excited to try it out. It also looks like we have a mojito. Is that something you're going to want to try?
Yes. All right, guys, now for Lunar New Year, you guys saw that this is where the Kids Craft Zone, which is right next to the Avengers campus. However, I think for Food and Wine Festival, they make it more of like a magic key holder like lounge. They'll have tabletops with like special print on them. They'll also have like some sort of backdrop for magic key holders. So it's just a nice spot to come and get out of this hot sun that's happening, or the rain if it happens to be raining.
All right, now we've made our way inside of Cars Land, as I want to go take a look at the Reds Community Garden to see if that update has popped back up, just because last time we were here, it was back under some construction. So let's head over to the Cozy Cone Motel and see if it's back. Now, while we're here over at the Cozy Cone, I did want to talk about the ordering system here. It's a little bit crazy. So again, we highly recommend, if you guys have the app, to go ahead and mobile order from any of the cones, as the lines here can get a little bit crazy if you do it in person, but that is just our piece of advice. Now, it still looks like the Reds Community Guard signage is still unfortunately under construction. It does look really cool. However, we're not too sure what's going on here. If you guys know, let us know down in the comment section below, as we're very excited to see when it opens back up. So I am back with Nicole and Raylani, and look what she got yet again.
I don't know if they know Raylani and that's why they give it to her, but she got another free little Mickey. She ate the ear already. This girl absolutely loves her sour bread. If I had the patience to do a sourdough starter, I totally would. Hopefully they sponsor her soon.
We have now arrived to our next booth, and it's going to be Garlic Kissed, as we're so excited for this booth. It's one of our all-time favorites. It looks like there's the sirloin Gruyere mac and cheese, which is really good. We do really like this one.
It's a remix because, again, it used to be served on mashed potatoes. However, this time they're going to put it on a bed of mac and cheese.
Right, so we're excited for that. It also looks like there is a huckleberry citrus cooler, as well as a guava lychee mule, which we're really excited to try. I know we went over all these foods with our Patreon members, so we are so excited to try all those foods we talked about. Now our next booth appears to be the California Craft and Brews, which is always a fun booth to check out. It looks like the first thing is our lemon pepper wings with garlic ranch. Sounds incredible.
That has my name all over it. Our Patreon members know that we're going to be getting double order of those.
Right, those look exciting. There's also an Impossible Sloppy Joe, so very curious to see how that one turns out. Also, some refreshing drinks such as the California Punch, as well as the Mango Guava Cocktail. And of course, we have some other really nice options if you're into some drinks. Now we're cruising back towards the pier, and it's definitely a little busy day today, which is okay, but we're gonna be making our way now inside of Pixar Pier. Now that we're here on the pier, let's head inside Knacks and see what merchandise they have today. Now, of course, inside this store, there's so many different pieces of Pixar merchandise, including the t-shirt that I'm wearing. Shout out to my mom for picking it up for me. But it looks like we have plenty of fun things. The number one thing I did want to show are the new Soli slippers that just released. They look so cool. It looks like Crocs makes them, and they will run $74.99. Now a little bit more up close with these Crocs. It also looks like we have James P. Sullivan's name badge, which is such a fun little Easter egg. I didn't think Crocs can get this crazy good, but my goodness, they knocked it out of the park. Of course, gotta love the horns, and man, these things are a little bit heavy, but man, just the little fun Easter eggs they have on this thing just looks incredible. Well, I shouldn't say Easter eggs, the Easter egg right there. Now inside, they also have some really incredible looking up merchandise, as well as some really fun Coco merchandise. So a lot of this stuff we've seen in the past, nothing quite new. We also have our Remy collection, which is really fun, and I'd imagine this would do pretty well with Food and Wine Festival coming up. Now, I might be late to the game, but it looks like there is a small little Pixar ball pin trading bag for $24.99, which is actually a really good price. So if you're interested in something like this and you pin trade, well, I feel like it's pretty decent of a price. Another reason to come inside this store, guys, is seeing the artist draw. But my goodness, that's incredible. Look at how well they did with that drawing. And for $34.99, I found another t-shirt. I asked Nicole if it's returning or if it's new, and I think she said we've seen it before. However, it does look really fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Now we just finished up inside of Knacks. It's always good to see some more Pixar merchandise come here to the parks. Now, I only saw these Soleil Crocs. I know there's some Mike ones, so maybe those are sold out at this time. However, we'll continue to check this week here at the Disneyland Resort. But we have some more updates to talk about, so let's keep going. It is now 2:15, and it looks like the Incredicoaster is down at this time. A lot of people. Definitely a lot of people. What do you think, babe?
You won't catch me on that line.
We have now made our way over here to the Pixar Pal Around ride. It looks like the wait times on this right now for the swinging is 30 minutes, and the other one is 30 minutes as well. So that's just a little update midday.
We are now here in Paradise Gardens Park, and from the Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta, we're going to be trying out some delicious food offerings. So here we have the Bulgogi pizza, which is marinated beef, spicy corn cheese sauce topped with green onions. Now, I feel like they could have probably put a couple more toppings on here for us, but I'm not going to knock it till I try it. I love that it has the toasted sesame seeds, but let's pick it up and get our bite ready. All right, let's pick it up. Smells really good. Kind of yeasty. Yeasty? All right, here we go. Wow. Wow, this pizza has some really nice flavor to it. Now, it kept its crunch on the bottom, but yet the middle part of the pizza has like a nice doughy chewiness to it. The flavors are nice. There's like a peppery taste to it, but like slightly more aggressive. So I wouldn't say it's too spicy. Again, this is really good. I believe this was a Lunar New Year food offering, and I'm sad that it goes away. I believe it should be returning for next Lunar New Year festival, and I'll try to be on it when it comes out again because it's good. I don't want to miss it. Our next offering is going to be the Wedge salad, which includes romaine, bacon, tomato, ranch, blue cheese dressing, pickled onions, and crispy onions. Man, that blue cheese is really strong. I didn't realize I had it until I have it right in front of me. With the wedge salad, you have a knife to cut this open, so let's get our bite ready. So it has ranch and blue cheese. That's interesting to me. Okay. I cannot do this like gracefully. I don't know how you see those girls in the movies that are like cutting up their little salads, but we're gonna probably go animal style on this one. Whew. Well, I said animal style, so it's only right that we do it this way. It's sour. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is a really decent salad. I feel like you're getting a lot for, what it is. Something that's throwing me off in here that wasn't in the description, or maybe I just didn't read it right, is there's a drizzle of balsamic glaze, which I don't mind balsamic glaze, but the ranch and the balsamic is like two different tastes going on for me. I absolutely love the toppings. That I am a huge fan of. I think I'll get this once again, but maybe I'll see if they could do without one or the other for the dressing. I don't know. Give it a try and tell me what your thoughts are. Now, our last food offering is going to be the mango and coconut sago parfait. This is layers of coconut sago pudding, mango passion fruit compote, and mango yogurt mousse topped with toasted coconut and a Mickey decoration. Now, I honestly don't know how I feel about the different layers going on in here. There's something on the bottom that I don't know if it's just like air trapped in there or if there's like little chia bits in there. I'm most concerned about this like mango marmalade, and this top layer looks like nacho cheese. So it's gonna be a little mind trick for me, but let's take our first bite. All right, let's try to see if I could go through all the layers. Oh my gosh, I already can tell off of the feel the textures are gonna be a little strange for me. Okay. Here we go. It's like baby food. That was really interesting. I'm not trying to be disrespectful by any means. I think the only layer I like is the top. It's like really like mild and mango flavor. Again, the what is this? The marmalade looking layer is a little sweet. But I think the bottom layer is the one that I really don't like the most. Every time that I'm like taking a bite out of it, I have like this like prickly sensation in my mouth and like some bitterness. Like if you were to eat, like bite the mango seed, if any of that makes sense. The coconut is a nice compliment to it. It's fun looking for sure, but I would not get this again.
Now, we just finished up with our food, but it looks like here at Paradise Garden Grill, they have some signage up for the Food and Wine Festival, which is really exciting. It looks like we have the Festival Beer Garden that's going to be in this back area. Now we're coming down a little bit more, and it looks like this area is going to turn into the Festival Beer Garden. It looks like Raylani is celebrating for the festival already, but if you guys are into the different types of beer, this is going to be the spot. It is now 3:17. We're finishing up in this back area over here. Now we're making our way towards Ariel's. I think we're gonna get on that ride, but we have a few more updates to hit before we get there. We are here at the Uncork California booth, and my goodness, that light is flickering. But anyways, it looks like we have a few fun options. Of course, the returning Snickers, right? It's Snickers, not sneakers. Snickers, I always say sneakers. The returning macaron, which is always good. One thing I'm really excited to try is the green apple slush cocktail, which I don't drink. However, I think I'm gonna try that.
You have to. It has the gummy sharks. I feel like that's cool.
I think that's what's selling me. And then there's also the flights, as well as some other fun cocktails.
That caught my attention because of the cola. So I really want to try that. Maybe I'll just like go all in and get the flight.
That would be pretty cool. And there also appears to be some wine flights as well. And fun fact, we've actually never had a wine at Food and Wine Festival, so hopefully this is the year.
This is the year.
Now we're walking a little bit further into California Adventure Park, but it looks like the new design signage is up, so you guys can see kind of like the type of design that they're gonna have. What do you think, Raylani? Is it pretty cool? Yeah. It is, and there also appears to have like the beams, which is generally speaking like the lighting for this area, just because usually they have like a band and stuff over there. But man, it looks so cool. I love the design for this year. Now our next booth is right outside of Ariel's, and it's the Cluck Doodle Moo, which they look like they're gonna have some really fun options this year. So it looks like we have the grilled skirt steak with chipotle chicken, which looks really good. We also have the Aussie Passion Tiki cocktail, which sounds super refreshing, as well as the Estrella Jalisco Michelada. Man, that sounds really good too. And of course, they have some of the flights as well. Now we're here in Grizzly Peak at the LA Style booth, which I do believe is our last booth to check out. So it looks like they have the mini LA street dog, which I am very, very excited to try. So hopefully we can get that one right away. Also the Western barbecue bao bun, which sounds really, really delicious. I know last year they had the cheeseburger one. We also have a Paloma, which sounds super, super refreshing as well. I think all three of these are a big win. So I guess we'll see come Friday. So we are over here at the Grizzly Rapids, and apparently this will be reopening back up on March 14th. And I know I promised you guys on the channel that I'll get on it. So once it opens, I don't know about day one, just because I'm not too sure if we're gonna be here that day. But of course, I will definitely jump on this ride and give you guys that first-hand experience. But again, if you guys are coming, this looks to reopen on March 14th. It is now 3:35. I think we're gonna call the video here. It's always fun to be back inside the Disneyland Resort Tomorrow we'll be making our way back to Disneyland and getting some more updates over there. But if you guys did enjoy this video and you want to support it a little bit further, be sure to check out our Patreon page down below. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. And like we always say, may you always have a magical adventure. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.